I got started with this out of a personal need. It had a functional benefit in my life where I used to do product development design for shoes and bags. And the companies I worked for, there was a lot of, social and business drinking. And at the same time, I was teaching kickboxing in the mornings. And as I got older, I was like, I can't drink with everybody else and still wake up and teach kickboxing in the morning. So I started pouring soda water in my wine, and that's kind of where the idea came from. Preparing for Shark Tank was definitely very similar to preparing for any business pitch or investor pitch that I had done in the past. It was very similar in the sense of you need to know your numbers, know your business, know your industry, and be prepared that these investors aren't there to be nice to you, they're there to do business. So you have to get, a little bit of thick skin before going into any business pitch or investor pitch. The only difference I would say, and this is something I had to keep reminding myself, is that something like Shark Tank is 50% entertainment. So it kind of forced me to, separate myself from my business a little bit and put myself out there for the sake of entertainment as well as business. I think some of the best takeaways from the deal with Mark Cuban are that you just need to find somebody who believes in you. It's not about, I've heard this over and over, but it really isn't about how smart you are. It is, what kind of person you are, integrity, honesty, being real, and being willing to really work hard and do the things that other people aren't willing to do. I think that's what he looked for and that's what he saw in me. So it wasn't that I had, the next billion-dollar company or something that's so crazy unique technologically. I think he believed me as a person. So it's really that takeaway that, anybody can do that, which is pretty awesome. I stay inspired by reading a ton, I would say. I'm constantly reading business books about other entrepreneurs who've started businesses and companies that are growing, celebrating the small moments and not being so focused on one end outcome. Because I realize with business you can't control everything, so you just have to celebrate the little things along the way while keeping your eye on the horizon and the big goal at the end. But yeah, I try to just stay inspired by other people and reading other examples of people who have overcome all odds. I'm in the alcohol industry. I had no experience in this industry. I have no experience as an entrepreneur, so I kind of have all those things working against me. But you look at a lot of these, CEOs of big companies, and a lot of them, it's their first company too. So if they can do it, why can't I do it? So. I would say the best advice I probably have to women is, use that to your advantage, I think, in the sense that there's a lot of these business competitions or investor pitches that I go to. It's a very male-dominated segment, investing and just entrepreneurship and stuff. So I think there's an advantage that you can be unique. You stand out. You get in front of a panel of male investors and they're like curious to hear what you're going to say, and go into that confidently and know that that's a point of difference. And in today's world, standing out a little bit is good. So use that difference to stand out more. And then I think just giving it a shot and putting yourself out there. What do you have to lose? Like absolutely nothing. So I think that's my best advice.